Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Conversation with RMP. My guest today is Designer Jofem. He's a graphic designer. Jonathon, welcome to the podcast. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, Raymond.
Of course, it's my pleasure. So I'm definitely going to jump right in with questioning with you. So can you just share a bit about yourself?
Okay. Well, my name is Jonathan. Obviously, Jonathan. Um, Jonathan Peter. I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a graphic designer and a content creator and an entrepreneur as well.
Okay, thank you. Let me see. So how did you start your journey as a graphic designer and an entrepreneur?
I started my journey quite a funny one. I was not supposed to last this long in the industry. We're just supposed for a short time to make some quick money. But I had passion for art. I've always had passion for art, and I just found myself here. I just got a little bit of training from my brother. He didn't know much, but I was quite the creative one. So I would just say passion drove me here.
Yeah, okay. So can you tell me about this design style right here?
Okay. This concept, skin, what was it again? The skin logo. So I started firstly with the logo. I didn't have much. I was not occupied when I did this. I had this. It's a passion project, right? I wanted it to be very simple, yet yet making a statement. So with this logo and this whole concept, this brand is a skincare brand. That is what this brand is about. So it's a skincare brand, and for all inclusivity, black, white, so whatever. So I really fell in love with this. While designing, I just kept going. I just kept going. So I just really fell in love with this whole project. So it's just a passion project. It's not a real brand, although it looks real, but that was the motive behind it. A passion project called Skin. So that's
Okay.
just what the brand is about.
Well, I definitely like the concept of it. Probably someone should definitely try to invest in a business like that. What's the main challenges you face in running a design business?
Running a design business is quite not easy. It's not easy anymore, like it was when I started. Even when I started, it wasn't easy. So running a design business is quite. You need to have the passion for it. If you don't have the passion for design business, you just can't do it. You're going to give up after a short period of time because what fuels design business is the passion. You need to love what you do and love what you give. So that is all about design business. And the profits, making money is just secondary. Design business, it has to be in you. So it's not like other business where you encourage people. If you don't have the talent for design, I don't understand what you're going to be doing in design business. So number one, you have to have the talent. Number two, the passion, because it's one thing to have talent, it's another thing to have a passion to drive you. So having talent and having passion is everything design business is all about.
Oh, okay, okay. So can you share a project that best showcase your design style?
Okay, so with this skin factory, I think skin factory is like my front runner. I have it pinned on my IG post. Skin Factory is an excellent project. Secondly, I did one just recently, and I think that the Jasmine Locks is my recent project. It's on my Instagram page. If you go to my page, it's my recent design. So I put Skin Factory first, then the Jasmine Locks. I have quite a number, but it's really hard to find a project that I did that was not so excellent. But I'll put Skin Factory and Jasmine Locks it's on my Instagram page.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So how do you stay current with design trends and technology?
Um, for that question, I'm a young person myself, and I love designs. I follow up. I have people I look up to. I have uh, my design bosses. So what I do is I follow them. I see what they do. I try to make a copy of my own version of what they do. So that way I stay in vogue. I stay with the trends. I know what's in vogue with businesses. I know what they need. I know what they don't need at the moment. I know what's secondary, and I know what's
Mm-hmm.
primary. So with technology, it's really hard to escape technology in this era. There's no excuse for it. There's nothing you can. So staying with trend is because I keep up. I try to keep up every second. I'm checking designs. What can I do this? I challenge myself. I look. I try to break boundaries. So with technology and keeping in touch with everything, that is not an issue for me. I just try to follow. I have people I follow. So when you're in a design business or any business, you should have people you follow. You have people you follow. That is just business. And you have to stay in touch with ever because we're in an era where things change. Things are constantly changing. New, easier methods, new, and if you're consistent in whatever you're doing, you're gonna always find an easier way of doing things. So that's about that.
Okay. So, how important is graphic designing in shaping one's brand identity?
What's a brand identity without a graphic design? Um, a lot of people don't know this, but graphic design is very, very important. Um, you have a brand. You are not the only one who has a brand. There are lots of people who has a brand. So if you're looking for a long-term brand and you want to stand long-term like Vogue, we have Chanel, we have a lot of high-end fashion brand. So you should have a brand identity. I think Vogue has been using the same fonts and logo for quite a time. And you need to show your audience that you are serious, that you are coordinated, you know what you're doing, you are intentional about what you're doing, you are not all over the place. A lot of people make this mistake of um, going for cheap, going for Canva, and except your audience is a cheap audience or a short-term business, then I would advise you go for Canva. But if you're looking for long-term, you're serious about your business, graphic design, you can't do everything on your own. I mean, you're running finances, you're running workers, employment. So graphic design is very important if we're being serious and being honest.
Mhm. Well, for me, I mean, from my experience, I have to say, you know, we actually both started together. We when once you started, your company, start designing for people. You basically took my brand, you know, RMP Mobile Notary and Immigration Services from the beginning. Like literally, we met on Facebook, and that was like a few years ago. But you took my brand from nothing to to everything. So I can attest to that. Guys, I'm telling you, he is amazing. I'm telling you, he is amazing. His work is
Thank you.
off
Thank you.
the charts. You know, every day I get compliments on my brand, the designs and
Wow.
markups, and so people always compliment me, and I was like, is my designer. You always think outside the box, and that's great. You know, so
Thank you.
definitely, I'm just gonna plug you in there. People need to reach out to you. At the end, you are going to give your information where they can find you, but definitely reach out to him. He's one of the best out there. Definitely one of the best. If you want your brand,
Thank you so much.
to be where it's supposed to be, you're the one to reach out to. Mhm. Uh,
Thank you.
so tell me about the whole concept about the bottles and the boxes.
One, this one, this design. Um,
Mm.
this design is an extension of Skin Factory. It's a collection of the Skin Factory design we saw earlier. So this is a display of the skincare products. Just it's still a passion project for the box as this is a package box. A lot of brands, beauty brands especially, use this for packaging and then delivering products. And for the tubes and the cosmetic packages, I really fell in love with the mock-ups, and I couldn't help myself. I just had to use it. So that's that about that.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you ensure client satisfactions with your designs?
How do I ensure client satisfaction with my designs? Firstly, the overall answer to that is because I have a passion for it. I'm not going to post something I don't like, and even if I post it and the client feels some certain kind of way, I'm still going to edit it. I don't care if I have to edit it 100 times. It's because I love what I do, and I don't see any other answer. It's just because I love what I do and I have a passion for it.
Mhm. So do you mentor or support other designers?
Yes, I do.
That question is very ticklish to you, huh?
Because I don't have a problem with sharing my knowledge, my information. I mean, I've done that in the past. I do that very willingly, unconsciously. But the problem is a lot of people are not willing to learn the skill. They just want, I think the money that comes with it. They want the income that comes with it. So whatever you're saying, they don't really want. They're not genuine about the profession. They don't have a long-term plan about it. You get, so they just want your clients, want the income. I don't even have a problem with any of that. So whoever wants mentorship, whoever wants training, I'm down for that, and I'm willing to help.
Okay. So what legacy do you hope to leave through your work?
Um, I think I think about that every day, and that is one thing about my Instagram page. Um, my legacy is that always have a passion for what you do. It doesn't matter. Passion will always drive you. I really don't even make as much as people think I make because I'm constantly posting dope works. So they think maybe I make as much as they would think, but I really don't. So my legacy will be genuine, have a passion for what you do, and create a relationship with your clients. But overall,
Mhm.
I'll say just have a passion for what you do.
Oh, okay.
That is my legacy.
Mhm. So what advice do you have for aspiring designers looking to start their own business?
My advice for aspiring designers is it's not gonna be easy. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm not honest, I don't know who else. A lot of other designers will tell you, "Oh, pay such amounts, get into classes, learn Photoshop." It's not all about that. That's just stage one. But I think what you will need, the bigger advice would be have patience, and your level of patience may be 1 year, and it differs for certain people. Your success level may not be the same with me. My success level is definitely not the same with the next person. So I would just say have a passion, be patient, love your clients, um, always be humble, be willing to learn. You can never know everything. Something you don't, you know something the person doesn't. So be humble, always be willing to learn, and don't be in a hurry to make money. Because if you're in a hurry to make money, I don't think graphic design is the field for you. I think that advice is quite helpful.
Oh yeah, definitely. So how do you market your design services and to attract new clients?
Okay, so I think different strokes for different folks. So with me, I love the Facebook platform more, but I also use Instagram. And should I be giving my entire secrets right now? So what I do is what I my major strategy. What I do is that I reach out to people I see.
Mhm.
If I see your brand has potentials, but your graphics is disorganized, I'm gonna reach out to you and offer free services. So this was how I started. I offer free services. I can do this better. I can do this better. Then with that, I get returning clients, and with that, I get referrals. And on my Instagram, I just keep posting. You never can tell. Like you could have a post with 0 likes, but that post is getting to like 5, 10 people who are very intentional, and they come with screenshots and they be like, "Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me?" So I think referrals is how I get most of my clients
Mhm.
through Facebook, through Instagram.
Oh, okay, okay. So how can the new clients, like people who are looking now, get in contact with you?
Okay, you could get in contact with me through my Facebook page. That will be back up very soon. Just Jonathan or Designer Jofem. Just Jonathan, Just, then Jonathan. Then you could email me, designerjofem@gmail.com, and also Instagram. I think designer #designer_Jofem. Then my number, you don't need my number, just contact me on the rest of those.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. So we definitely came to the end of the podcast, the session. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure. And so I'm going to see
You're
you on the
welcome.
other side. And we definitely have a lot to
On the
talk
other
about.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So thank you again, Jonathan.
You're welcome, Raymond.